Hello, in this lesson we're going to determine the consistency of data using the mean average and the range. So Manchester United and Arsenal each played 4 games, and here is the number of goals they scored in each match. Manchester United scored 4, 0, 6 and 2, and Arsenal scored 4, 3, 3 and 2. We're going to calculate the mean and the range to determine who is most likely to score in their next game. For Manchester United, the mean average is the total of the 4 scores, which is 12, divided by the number of games, which is 4. So this is an average of 3 goals per game. And the range is the difference between the biggest and the smallest value, the 6 and the 0, which is 6 goals. And for Arsenal, the total of the goals scored, which is 12, divided by 4, which is again 3 goals per game. And the range is the difference between the biggest and the smallest value, which is 2 goals. So using these values, we can determine that both teams have the same average of 3 goals per game. However, Arsenal are more likely to score in their next game as they have been more consistent given their lower range. Okay, let's try another question. So here we have the results of 2 competitors in a competition, and we can use the mean and the range average for Becky and Sally to determine who is a better competitor. Do you want to try and do this yourself? By pausing the video, and you can resume it when you're ready. Becky's mean average will be the total of her scores, which is 175 divided by the number of games, which is 10, which is 17.5, and the range is the biggest value, which is 21, minus the smallest value, which is equal to 7. For Sally, her mean average is the total of 181 divided by 10, which is 18.1. And the range is the difference between the biggest and the smallest, which is 10 marks. So using the mean and the range average, we can say that Becky can be considered the better competitor because although her mean is slightly lower, she has shown she is more consistent given her lower range. Okay, let's try one more question. So in this question, we have a sample size of 7, where the median is 4, the mode is 5, the range is 5, and the mean is 3. Do you want to try and determine a possible set of values using this information? You can pause the video and resume it when you're ready. So to begin with, we know the median is 4, and this must go in the middle. And we know the mode is 5, so there must be more 5s than there are 4s. We know the range is 5, so the difference between the biggest and the smallest number must be 5, so this must be 0. And we know all 7 of them have an average of 3. So the mean average of 3 is made by the total divided by 7. So if we multiply both sides by 7, 21 must be the total. And we already have 15 add the 4, which is 19. So we need the other 2 numbers to be a total of 2. So we can use 1 and 1. We could also have used 0 and 2. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. Thanks again and take care.